Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and I'm super excited to see you here. And today my goal is to be develop a CRUD application using Node.js, Express and Mongoose, and also maintain the environment file with noding the GitHub, using GitHub node file. And this is the very famous machine coding round question for any interview. So let's get started. Okay, so first I initialize the node. So for that, I am using npm node package manager in it, and I am ignoring it. So that's why I'm clicking that. That's why. Okay, so here I created .json file, and then I need to install a required dependency. So that's why I'm installing npm I. First, I need express mongoose and .env. Okay, so I am installing it, and I also need a node mon. So npm I, and this is for development purpose. That's why I am using D and node mon. Okay, and so let's talk about briefly what is package.json and all. So package.json is a configuration file. This is maintain the configuration like name, versioning, description, and taste. Like here, you also add div like here nodemon, and I take my main file in index.js. So this is my main file structure where it is my main file is this. I don't create it till now, but uh, yeah, I create later. src index.js, name.js, and also keyword and the author. So let put the my name, and also type. This is very important. So type is divided into two parts. Like first is comment.js and second is module.js. So comment.js, we are using required syntax, and this is the older version of uh, and new for newer version we are using module. This is the newer version. Here I am using import export, and this is the newer version of ecmax script. Okay, and let's talk about dependency and dev dependency. So dependency, that means it's anything you have required on production, so that is called dependency. And dev dependency, this is required for development mode, like I am building right now, so that's why. So that time I need node one. So that is called dev dependency. Okay, and so then I maintain source and index.js. Okay, so first I run this file. Yeah, uh, don't anything else over here, but it's running. Right. Okay, so what I do first? So I created for .env file, .env, and db like mongodb. I maintain here localhost 27017, and employee name is, my database name is employee. Okay, and also I am 10,000. Okay, and when I push this code on GitHub, so my secret that my environment file is goes on GitHub, so that's why I'm ignoring it. So that for that I'm using .gitignore file to ignore this. So I am using first and I am also ignoring node module files. It is very bulky file, and okay, so also have confusion like uh, why we uh, ignoring node modules and .env. So .env is a secret file. So secret thing is never shared with publicly. So this is also key point. And node modules is a very bulky file, but it is generating so many time when you have needed. That's why I'm deleting, and it is inside. It is so much inside. So that's why I'm ignoring it. Okay, and then I maintain first config. So here I uh, write code for database connection. So here I am first importing the Mongols and maintain a function like export. Okay, so export and import. So here I am using the name export, and another one is default export. So I'm using somewhere name export and somewhere default export. So I'm creating a function export const connect db. Okay, let's take connect db, and here I am sync, and also I'm using try catch. Why I'm using try catch? Because anything happen wrong in on anytime, then sorry. Okay, so first tell me what is doing try and what is catch. So try is only maintain happy case, and catch is maintain bad case. Like anything is error is coming in your this block, then this block, then this is goes in here. Okay, so I connect Mongo is that connect function, and process.env.db, and cng database MongoDB DB connected. Okay, simple. And here cng db not connected. Okay, db not connected. So it's very simple. And here I maintain, this is the root file. Okay, so here I maintain first import .env from .env, okay, and .env.config, and import my database next connect db. Okay, and here also maintain .js, and call the, okay, so my database is connected, so db connected is my database is connection is success, guys. Okay, so let's start it. Next part. So I create server. So for this, I am using Express. Okay, and const Express, not export. Express. Okay, not Express. App equal to Express, and it is a fun calling. Okay, so I'm calling this, and I'm also using middleware like app use and express.json, and then I am write code for port, and also I maintain port in my environment file to I fetch that, and if any error, then I also have optional case and app.listen function call and on port, and also have a fallback stack fallback, and back, and server is running on HTTP localhost localhost port. Okay, so my server is running on this port. So till here, server creation and database connection is done, guys. Okay, so let's uh, think about further flow. What is my flow of employee creation? Because I do first step. So my first step is database connection. It's next level, and I also connected with the server. So what is my flow? First, I created model for employee, and then a controller, and then routes, and then after that endpoints. Okay, so this is my flow. This is my flow. Okay, so first I create models. Okay, models, and here I maintain like employee dot schema dot js schema model. I rename it model. Okay, Here I am destructure it like schema, and we need model. Okay, and const uh, employee employee schema, and here I call schema. Okay, what I take name name like type is string type, and required is true, and keep it simple. Required is true, and also contain min length. This is not required. Let's maintain. Let's maintain at least 3 okay, and after name I maintain salary. This is very important for everyone. Okay, so I maintain salary, and this is required is true. Okay, I do mistake. Type is not a string number, and if you want, then you definitely store in string also, but the number is good, I think. Okay, and designation and type is string. Okay, and also required is true. Required is true. And for maintaining created and updated ad, we are using timestamps. Stamps is true. Okay, my suggestion is not working here. Okay, and then I create const by and model by and imply schema, export default imply. Okay, so my schema is done, guys. So next my goal is to be controller. Let's move to controller. Okay, the controller I am creating employee dot controller dot js. Okay, so what I maintain here, so first I am using export const, and first I create employee create employee thing, also have take request and response, test and response, maintain try catch, I and catch error. So first I write this response. The status is 500, and station is message message. What is message here? Message error dot message. Keep it simple. And so here what I do, so I do const, so I need name and name salary, and also my model, because maybe I do a spelling mistake, then it is not working, and I'm taking from request.body. Okay, request.body. Okay, and then after that, first thing is definitely keep in mind, you don't trust and request.body, because this provide you anything else. So validate this. Okay, name and salary and the designation, and it is not there, but then status 400, and JSON is a message invalid request, invalid request, okay. Invalid request, and you can also say uh, fill all required field on that. Okay, and here I also maintain if already employee is already created. So keep it simple this video. Okay, so first I create the employee. So await and employee model. Here I also .js create function, and in create function, this is my database. That's why here I put that, and const try. And if also you also check if imply, then also do validation here, like I am copy posting testing here, and then till here this is maintaining the code, then provide the response uh, message. In message and provide the employee created successfully and also provide the employee. Okay, so I done first step, create employee. Okay, so I also create file called routes. Okay, and here I maintain employee.route.waits. Okay, route.js file. So here I import and I call router function for restructure this. There's too much currency, so I maintain this. Employee router first that cost employee router and router function, and also export default employee router. Okay, and I am calling the employee router dot and calling create employee. Okay, .js, and I declare endpoint for that. App dot use employee and employee router. Okay, employee router. So this is done, guys. You are creating first endpoint. Okay, and then I go to second, like export const get employee. Okay, get employees, sync request and response, maintain try catch. I'm copy pasting here part. Okay, so in employee, what I await, I'm calling employee dot find function called it's employees. Okay, and I tell in response, and you keep it simple that I'm providing 0 0 and employees. Okay, and also you check the employee maybe it's not coming. I did request kind of copy and paste. Okay, so my get employees done, and also I'm doing export const get employee by ID, sync and request and response like as It's better code formatting, testing out this code like cats, yes, and wait by function is called imply schematics, uh, find by ID and by ID, and I need request dot params 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 dot ID params dot ID. Okay, and stored in imply. Okay? And also you check this imply like and and also the load response. It's like this. Okay, response like this. Here's questions that's created. No, imply is successful. Fetching by IP everything. Okay, so this is also done, and then cover export cons update update sync request and response and try catch and error. I maintain this. I maintain this only. Okay, here I am calling await employee schema dot find by ID and update it. Okay, so here I have required like post request dot params dot ID. Oh, a second argument updated one like what is your want to update? I need name, salary, and what designation, and it's coming from request dot body. I am copy here and here I am paste that, and I am also maintain when you are updating, then updated thing are you saying? Oh, anyways, updated schema is saying information is saying and imply, and I also maintain if not have here, so maintain like that and like that, and then I provide the response user update successfully. Okay, so imply update successfully, date successfully. Okay, then export const delete imply delete imply, and sync request and response, and also I maintain try catch better code formatting. I'm copy pasting, post pasting, and here I maintain await imply that find by ID, find by ID, and delete. Okay, so here I am provide request dot body dot ID. Okay, and I also cover this in imply And I also maintain this structured for better code formatting and validation. And then after that, in response, I am provide this response response like employee related successfully. Okay, and for that, maintain a routing for all. I maintain previously for create employee only, and then maintain everyone right now. Employee order for create and get slash get employee get employees. Okay, and employer writing for get, but it is for ID only. That's why I take ID and get employee by ID and employer out their patch for updating. Uh, this is also take ID and update employee and last delete version for that I'm using delete and it will also take ID to delete employee. So that's all, and the code is my code is working perfectly. That's all for today. So thank you.